In this video, we will deal with the copyright. Copyright is one of the intellectual property rights that is available to persons who owns it. Copyright registration is not mandatory, but in practicality, it is always advisable that a work gets copyright protection. So the protection of copyright is provided under Section 45 of Copyright Act 1957, and there are rules governing the copyright as well, such as 2013 rules. So the Copyright Office is located in Delhi, and Copyright Office also provides a website through which one can apply for copyright. So now we will deal with the registration process for getting protection under copyright. So primarily the stages of registration will be that of initially we'll have to file a copyright application, and then comes the examination process. So in the stage the copyright work, the work will get examined by the Copyright Office, which is located in Delhi, and then comes the publication. So in this stage the work will be published, and in case of any objections, that will be received by the Copyright Office. If there are no objections that has been received by the office will proceed with the registration. So for registering a copyrighted work, we may have to give some documents to the office as well. So the documents are as follows. Firstly, the power of attorney. Generally, like if there is an author, he goes to the lawyer and he gets the assistance of lawyer in case of registration process. So the lawyer, to make the work registered on behalf of the author, he needs a power of attorney. So then comes the form 14. So this form 14 is also called as copyright registration application. So in this application, we'll have to disclose the name of the applicant and the address, email, and type of work. Type of work should be mentioned because under copyright there are 7 other types of work that can be registered. For example, literary work, artistic, dramatical work, right? So what is your work? We have to mention it in this form 14, and along with all 2 documents, we'll have to submit a description that is of 200 words describing the work. Also, we have to disclose about the language, right, in which the work has been done. We also have to mention the language, and an online signature, a digital signature, must be uploaded in the website. So after completing all these process through online, we will have to send all these documents along with the acknowledgements to the head office, which is located in Delhi. So all these soft copies must be made into physical copies and must be sent to the headquarters that is located in Delhi. So soon as the filing process is done, you will receive a diary number. So through that diary number, you can anyway track the status of the application anytime you want. So that is for unpublished works, that is copyright works. If in case if the work is a published work, in addition to this form 14 plus any other documents that would be required, an NOC should also be attached here, because there might be several other persons who may have worked, who may have influenced the outcome of that work, and in such case a NOC, that is no objection certificate, should be given on part of the publishers, owners, original authors. So we have to attach the application along with the NOC, right? So as I discussed before, there will be a diary number that will be given as soon as the filing process has been done, and using that diary number you can anyway track the status of the application. So now from the date of application, we'll have to wait for another 30 days. So in that span of 30 days, any objections to the copyrighted work would be received by the Copyright Office. If in case any objections have been received, a discrepancy letter will be issued to the applicant. Now, to overcome such letter within 30 days, a person should give a reply letter to the office. So there might a question arise here, like what is the time frame? Is it after the issuance of letter? And for a clarity, this 30 days time will start from the date of issue of letter. Okay, that is the applicant reply. In case of any extensions needed, in such case extension also be given but only for reasonable. It should be reasonable, the circumstances. Now, after the reply letter, for to counter the discrepancy letter, a reply letter has been sent on part of the applicant. Now, such based on such replies, scrutiny will happen, like how the author or the applicant had responded to that discrepancy. After analyzing all this, the copyright office will decide either to register the copyright work or refuse the registration, right? So if the copyright office finds okay that work could be registered as copyright, it will issue a ROC number, and that ROC number is very important. So whenever an ROC number is that is registration of certificate, that is a certification is issued regarding the registration, we can confirm that the copyright has been registered. So the whole process will approximately takes around 6 to 9 months, and that's about the copyright registration. And now comes the key takeaways regarding the registration process. Like the persons who are going for copyright registration, they should be thorough with the procedures and documents. If you don't have such adequate legal knowledge, you may always approach legal professionals. They might guide you, and we will have to abide by the timelines that I've provided. Like if they have told you to send reply within 30 days, you have to send it. uh, we'll have to be vigilant in terms of copyright registrations. And yeah, copyright registration is always important, though it is not mandatory, but it's like adding a layer of protection. Yeah.